What's up? Welcome to Tezzz Talks. I made it to episode 5 de 5.
Tezzz, talk to these people.
Episode I'm gonna talk about a few films as well. Spin-off, rip-off type movies. Taken from original movies and they produce spin-off, rip-offs of that movie. So let's jump right in. Go number one. Number one, we're going to start with a movie called Transmorphers. Yes. Not Transformers. Transmorphers. Is nothing like Transformers. Nothing like Transformers. From the acting, to the graphics, to the production value. Mind you, it's a good story. And it has production potential. But, the acting and the special effects tend to take away from that. It has more of a science fiction, alien robot take over the world type of feel. There's less of these superhero type alien robots coming to save the day. They come to cause terror and completely destroy the world. Would I say take a look at it? Nah, you don't have to. But apparently the first one was so good that they made a second one. So Transformers 1 and 2. You can take a look at it if you want to. Yeah, let's move on to Day Dos. Now number 2 is a better movie. It's not a bad movie. It has a Bird Box, A Quiet Place type of feel. It's called The Silence. It's streaming now. I say check it out. But it's still a spin-off, rip-off of those type movies. Those type movies that involve the senses, whether that be sight or sound. It's called The Silence. It's a good apocalypse type movie as well. It's a recommended watch on mine. So basically, cave dwellers go into this abandoned cave that's been sealed for who knows how long. They release these cannibalistic bat-like creatures that react completely off of sound, and they use sound waves to echolocate certain anything that moves, really, anything that creates sound, they attack and feast off of. It's a good watch streaming. Now let's go to number 3. The number 3 is an early 2000 film that I watched when it first released. It's called Snakes on a Train. Not snakes on the plane, snakes on a train. It is a very interesting movie based on a nice young lady that was cursed to have snakes living inside of her body, so she tries to escape into a safe location via train. Mind blowing. Why would you be in an enclosed area around several other people traveling on a train? I don't know. Just, bad decision making on her end. But yes, it is it's everything you think it would be. Essentially, it is that type of movie. Everything you think that type of spin-off, rip-off movie may be, that's what it is. It has subpar graphics, something you would expect from an early 2000 spin-off movie. Check it out if you want to. Let's move on. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is it's somewhat of a spin-off type movie of the Friday the 13th. It's called Jason X. Now Jason X is more of a futuristic theme type movie. Jason comes back in more of a metal mask. He's wearing a metal mask, not a ski mask, but a steel chrome platinum type mask, and he causes terror in the city, not the woods, the city. It's more of like a New York City type feel to it, and Jason Voorhees is awakened and he does his thing. In my opinion, nothing like Friday the 13th. it is an unexpected cheesy type of Jason Voorhees type movie because there's a certain humor to it. Some of it was unintentional, but some of it is quite blatant. You can check it out, form your own opinion about it. My opinion is the production was heading in the wrong direction with this Friday the 13th spin-off type horror movie. Take a look at it. If you're into those spin-off type movies like My Bloody Valentine, let's go on to number 5. Now, number 5 is a Halle Berry adaptation type movies. Now, Halle Berry played in 2 films. One was called The Call. The other one was called Kidnap. She played the same character in both movies. And so it is basically a kidnap abduction type film where she had to play a detective / superhero. Now I use the word superhero quite generally. Superhero as in, she let me save the day type person. That was her character. She didn't really challenge herself acting wise, but I know from a casting director and director standpoint of it, she played the perfect character for that film specifically because she played that character before in another film, so she didn't have to do much preparation for these type of films. Now speaking on the acting, the acting was equivalent in each of the movies. She did not have to challenge herself. And me being an actor, I like to challenge myself. So she has been typecast as being a detective type of superhero roles. And that's quite unfortunate because she's been in several other great films. Just in those 2 films which came out around the same time, she didn't do much of a challenge for herself. So she's been typecasted. So if you're an actor, try to avoid a typecasted, challenge yourself by portraying different characters. And so that will conclude today's episode of the Tezzz Talks, episode 5. And that's all I got to say. It's been Tezzz Talks. I'm Tezzz. I talk. Yeah, have a good one.
The expressed opinions within this show are solely the host and guest. We do not own the rights nor have ownership of the various clips, trailers, or film bits in this video. WeaponsFree Media Productions Company is a privately owned company that creates all original content within this show. This is my show. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Without me, my show is worthless. Without my show, I am worthless.